Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're here in nature, raising the frequency. 7 reasons to don't worry, be happy. That was a song. I like that song a lot. First of all, along my journey, removing limiting belief systems, worrying, negative blocks is an ongoing process, but I embrace the process of becoming the greatest version of myself. I always tell myself that don't be too hard on yourself, because there are many people out there to do that for you. To stop worrying and start living, we have to start loving ourselves 100%. We have to start seeing you cannot please everyone. We're not here to do that. We have to start embracing nature, to start living right, eating right, feeling right, connecting with those who remind us who we are. So, recently I wrote in my diary that your unhappiness is the world's sadness. Your happiness is the world's joy. Once you realize you are the world, as you change, so does the world. And this is what has freed me along my journey. To see that the solution of removing worry from our lives, anything no longer serving us, is to become more aware of our emotions, which is the energy in motion. Okay, so the first reason to stop worrying is that worrying does not change anything. It accomplishes absolutely nothing. Many of us, we worry because we are attempting to control the outcome. When we see that external control is an illusion, then we start living from the inside out as opposed from the outside in. Because we have no control of how other people perceive us, only how we perceive ourselves, and that means we have to have 100% self-love. We have to accept ourselves 100%. Number 2 is all about seeing that worrying steals your happiness, your joy. It moves you out of the present moment, and the power is in the now. So for every second, minute, and hour you are worrying, that could be a second, minute, hour spent on joy, happiness, doing the most amazing things in the world. Number 3 is to see that worrying disempowers you. I say, let love guide you and not fear. Yes, we are not living in a perfect world. However, we have to take responsibility that we are part of this world. So when we see that fear, false evidence appearing real, it doesn't serve us, but love serves us. Love brings us back into the action. When many of us are worrying, we are in the freeze moment. We become stuck. It's happened to me along my journey. And when you begin to let go of anxiety, panic, now you step into that radical action. You become empowered to change things on the planet. But that all starts with you. Some people say, I'm worried about the new world order. The world is gonna end. I'm worried what people think of me. They're judging me. They're staring at me. Once you let love guide you, all of those things disappear because you see the secret. that you are creating your own reality based on your thoughts and feeling. The feelings that you have about yourself. That is why you have to see yourself in a positive regard. Number 4 is all about seeing that worrying takes our time and our precious energy away. So many of us, we spend so much time worrying, we feel exhausted. But to develop passion, which is the catalyst for manifesting our desires, we have to let go of worrying, of whatever is no longer serving us, because this increases our currency. This gives us more health. Health is wealth. So we feel alive. That is the secret. When you stop worrying, you feel alive. Number 5 is to see that worrying affects the blood chemistry within our body. Every emotion we have, which is the energy in motion, is a chemical within the body. So as we embrace more positive emotions, it changes every aspect of our life for the better. 3 neurotransmitters which govern the body in such a powerful way. Serotonin. Serotonin is all about love, satisfaction, happiness. You've got dopamine, which is all about love, passion, feeling alive. You have acetylcholine, which is about learning, memory, dreaming. When you are worried, when you are anxious, you are disrupting the body's natural functioning homeostasis and equilibrium. You are affecting the balance of all of these neurotransmitters. You are increasing your level of cortisol, which is a hormone produced by the adrenal glands. And once you see that high levels of cortisol within the body are not a good thing, because now we have a weakened immune system. It affects our digestive system, our endocrine functioning. So to free ourselves of this, we have to kick worrying to the curb. I'm sorry. Number 6 is that worrying makes us lose sleep. And sleep is essential for becoming the greatest versions of ourselves, for tuning into our bodies, for creating optimum health and staying young forever. So when people say, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" What? Many of us who are worrying, we also are overeating. So this is keeping us awake at night, because eating a lot before you go to bed is like sleeping on a bed of nails. Don't try that at home. One thing about worrying is that worrying keeps us always in our head, in our minds. And once you begin to free yourself of worrying, the secret of it is that you have to live more in your heart space, more in your body. You have to become your body through developing 100% total body awareness. Breathing deep from the base of your spine. Eating beautiful plant-based foods which give you a higher level of sensitivity to everything around you. That will help you to start smiling again. Don't let the world take away your smile, because that's the one thing you were born with. And it is the greatest gift. It is phenomenal. Worrying disappears When you see that whatever you focus on grows, you turn into whatever you are tuned into. Every single day, I'm smiling because I am embracing the infinite appreciation of my everyday existence. Once you embrace the gratitude consciousness, worrying vanishes and it works. Lastly, number 7, to don't worry, be happy. We have to see the great paradox, which is worrying creates more anxiety. When we see that worrying about your problems creates more problems, we free ourselves. Because once we can start to enjoy life again by creating whatever life we want, there is no right or wrong way to live. We have to tune into our authentic expression. Of course, don't kill anybody. Now that's not wise. But we have to see that once we can keep alive the inner child within us, worrying disappears. I do this by meditating, going into nature, and this frees me in my body, mind, and spirit because the three are interconnected. Once we see that worrying is like a domino effect. You worry about one problem, it creates two, and on and on and on. So we can't tell ourselves to stop worrying. It doesn't work that way. We have to move into our body, and we do this by, once again, exercising, so we can produce those powerful endorphins that can bring total calm within every single cell within our body. Not worrying what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. As your self-love increases, your self-expression increases. We can talk of the next level. I make videos, I counsel people. Even some videos I've made, I say, should I have said that? And then I say to myself, of course, because it's part of your expression. So now you are increasing your self-love. Many of us, we want to say many things. We want to share many things with the world. But we are afraid of what other people think. But you see, that is the test. That is the price it takes to move to the next level. And after doing it for so long, every day I am smiling because I am so thankful to connect with my reflections out there. I don't want everyone to agree with me. It is not my job for everyone to love me. That would be boring. It is just for those who resonate with the message. For me, that is the biggest gift I receive every time I share with the world. And that is the secret I have learned. Letting go of perfection is where perfection begins. With the sun on my face, thank you, sun, giving me that beautiful serotonin. How could I complain? Many of us, we are worrying because we are complaining. That's how we live our life. Always focusing on what isn't working instead of what is working. What changed for me was seeing that it's all a mindset. You have the power of choice to change your attitude through your mindset. Change your mind and you change your world. Look at it. Words, thoughts, actions. No time for worrying. Only time for partying, having fun, and smiling again. When you accept yourself 100%, you see that you are good enough and that the power is you. For a long time, I was searching for answers outside of myself, but now you are externalizing your power. So you see, you don't have to worry about anything when you realize that there is nothing to get from anyone. We are only here to learn, share, and grow together. Take back your power. Take back your life. Journal log. You've just got to accept yourself. You've just got to embrace yourself. You've just got to hug yourself that little bit tighter. That's what I say to myself along my journey, because self-love is the only thing that will help you to stop worrying. At the end of the day, worrying, how does it serve you? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Be honest with yourself. We came here to play. That's what I have seen along my journey as I am expanding more and more every day. What I am seeing along my journey is that more people are being brave. It's not about comparing ourselves to other people, because once you see you are a unique being, yes, we are all connected, but this frees you of worry. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what comes naturally to you. Most of all, do what you enjoy. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who had the most fun. We are here in nature with the birds, with the sunshine. It's time to live. No worries. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.